Littles, let's read this. First private hospital in Key West has been placed on the National Register of Historic Places by the United States Department of Interior. Well, Key West was so much Navy, okay, and everything to do with the pirates and everything to do with protecting, the most southern point and everything. And so they have their own hospitals when it comes to the military and the government and everything. That's why, the word private. If you had money, you went and paid for a doctor for a hospital. Now I'm going to show you the hospital. So you're little and you're back then. And this is where Ma and Pa bring you because you cut your toe or whatever happened. That's the hospital. It's got beds in there and it's got the nurses and the doctors and whatever be. Now they're not open and I don't get to go in there and find out so many things that is just so amazing to me and how far back this goes. And I see these two little sheds right here. Okay, yeah, but they've been rebuilt with newer wood. I agree. It doesn't mean that they wasn't there a long time ago and how important it is to everyone here on the island to preserve every single thing that was. So in autism, in absolution, to run that tunnel that could be wrong, but let's go there. Let's say that those two buildings were there back in the day and maybe been freshened up, artistically and restoration artist. Well, why are they there? Well, come on. In autism, I would call that quarantine. Littles, this bug that you're dealing with right now, how would you like to gone into that doctor right there and the doctor not be able to really figure out what's wrong with you? Almost scares them because of you're going through, and that doctor don't know. He maybe gave you what he usually gives everybody and it didn't do what it needed to do. How would you like to be quarantined for the time that we've been not going to school so far? 2 weeks, 17 days? And that's your quarantine right there to keep you away from everyone else so the whole entire island here does not get what you have. In autism, that is where I'm at right now. Could I be wrong? Yes, I could. But in absolution, that's the best that I can come up with. I would have to go through a tour here when they're open, if they are ever. It just says that it's on the National Historic Registry for historic places. But it says it's the first private hospital. This wasn't military, this was private here for the island. And to me, those little places right there, I mean, I understand, you got a house and that's just a shed and the lawnmower's in it. No. Nah. Nope. Nope. No. No, because they're on top of the cobblestone brick that was built all the way back then. And there's two of them. There's not just one. They would have built one for a little outbuilding. Those are quarantines. If I could be wrong, but everything inside me feels, even if they've been redone, what they stand for is that would have been your quarantine like we're dealing with right now in those boxes. Is that badass or what? Okay? I love you, littles.